Hey, Alex here. If you got a DVD you want to actually watch on your iPad, iPhone or stream through the Apple TV, you can just plug a disc into those devices. You need a file format that Apple's ecosystem actually plays well. Today we're ripping a DVD and transfer it specifically for iPad, iPhone, iTunes and Apple TV using the DVDFab DVD Ripper on Windows. I'll show you the device-specific profile that makes that simple, plus the advanced settings if you want more control. So let's just get into it. First things first, download the DVDFab from the DVDFab website. Install it and open the application. On the left side, just select the Ripper. Insert your DVD and let the DVDFab read the disc and load the titles. Select the title you want, usually the main movie identified by the longest duration in a list. Here's the key step for this whole video. Click the Profile selector, but instead of going to the General Format tab, just open the Device tab. Scroll down and you see the Apple listed as a category. Click on it and you'll get a list of specific Apple devices. So you see here the iPhone, iPad, iPod even, and the Apple TV. Each one is pre-configured with the exact resolution, codec, and settings that device handles best. If you're not sure which exact device, picking iPad or the iPhone generally gives you a file that plays cleanly across the whole Apple ecosystem. Or if you'd rather pick the format manually instead of device preset, go back to the Format tab and select the MP4 with H.264 encoding. This is the format Apple devices and iTunes handles most reliable, far more consistent than the MKV or the other formats when it comes to Apple ecosystem. Either path, device profile or manual MP4, gets you the file that imports cleanly into the iTunes and plays on your iPad, iPhone or through the Apple TV. So right now let's open the advanced settings to fine-tune the things. Resolution. If you pick the iPad or iPhone device profile, this is already optimized, but you can manually set it if you pick the MP4 directly. Then we scroll to the audio settings and basically choose the AAC, which is the native format for the Apple devices and gives the best compatibility with the iTunes and the Apple TV application. Right now we can select the video edit to trim the file before the transferring. Useful if you only want a specific scene or want to cut the studio logos. You can also crop out any black bars if the DVD has a non-standard aspect ratio that doesn't fit well on a phone or a tablet screen. Before you commit to the full rip, use the preview window. This lets you watch a short snippet of the out with your selected settings applied, so you can confirm the audio track, subtitle choice, and video quality that everything looks right. Then let's set the output folder and just hit start. So once it's done, you got two ways to get it onto your device. You can import the MP4 directly into iTunes, then drag it into your library, and then sync it to your iPhone or iPad over the USB or Wi-Fi. Or if you got the Apple TV, you can add it to your Apple TV library through the home sharing or a media server app and then stream it directly. That's how you rip a DVD and get it onto your iPad, iPhone or Apple TV with the DVDFab DVD Ripper. The Apple device profile does most of the work for you. So hope this video helps, drop a like if it was, and we'll see you in the next video.